Now it's in possession of Joe Besser, and he finds an in-cutter. Gets the disc back. They're forcing away, the Thunderbirds are, and a big long huck goes up to a wide-open receiver in the end zone, and the score is tied at 1. And the stall's getting up there, and it's a big high floater, and underneath it, Tad Whistle running the defensive team's offense. Tad's got those amazing break throws. He reaches out, fully extended, and throws it to Aaron Buss, who reaches around. And Dan Donovan, a terrific handler, lets loose a big, long inside out. Bunch of guys gathering underneath it, and it is pulled in by the Mechanix. The Mechanix managed to throw an inside out, and it's a score. And now it's moved upfield. Long pass and caught with a big layout just past midfield. An inside out, up the line, and it finds its target. Looks like that was maybe Eric Hubbard. For 28, Channing Watson. He dumps it back, and then he throws it. Something in the history of comedy. But I'm sure he didn't find that one very funny. Tries to flip out a little pass, and Aaron Buss grabs it. Gets it back to, gets the D, picks it up, gets it back to Tad Whistle. And Tad Whistle dumps it backward. Disc in motion again. Thrown up and tracked down by Steve Mogilski. And now you can Brennenberg. Brennenberg in the middle of the field, and he throws up a deep one, just a casual flick, settling underneath it. It is a block that is caught. Oh, my goodness. Daniel Young makes a block. Don't you hate it when that happens? It's only 7 here. Tad steps around, snaps off that beautiful little break to Tyler, who gives it back to him. And so Tad's still on the forehand sideline, snaps it back to Tyler, and those boys are just playing catch. Tad's looking to make a throw, and he does, and it's a goal, and the Thunderbirds add a 9th point to the miscommunication. At first, he wanted to go into the middle of the field to Hammonds and misread him. Then Nick Hazer on the mark here with Young, and Young launches a big backhand downfield, but it's in a crowd of Thunderbirds. Brought down, however, gets it out to Hazer. Handler's playing catch. Hazer floats one up into the corner, and you can't do that even to a big receiver in the middle of the field to drive his defender away. Then catches it, throws it back down the field, and Tyler catches an easy up-the-liner from his teammate Mitch Sion. Gets a little bit of yardage, swings it into the middle. Now Stitch, offense running through him, and he throws a little hammer into space, and it's a really nice bid by Mogilski. However, Rhea in the middle, Krantz, and it's a low disc that Champeau just can't come up with. And it's put into play immediately. Hammonds gets it over to Engel, who airs it out to him, and it's easy does it for Poulabon's hands. Rob just looking for somebody to get it to and throws it inside out to the middle of the field, and this throw coming to Ethan Beardsley, the Birdman. With Bus has it. Aaron pivoting, and a really, really nice block. And now Tad Whistle and Mike Pannoni are playing catch, and Steve Mogilski is open in the end zone. And it looks to me like this one's going to go to Rob Doulabon. At first, it looked like Mogilski was going to be the one to get that, but Tad Whistle saw Doulabon open, and Doulabon does a little bit of high stepping, maybe a little sloppy swish. To the offense's advantage is critical, and the Thunderbirds are good at it. A big hammer into the end zone, and somehow it fell between 2 Thunderbirds. Looks like that might have been faced to a 33 Eric Hubbard towing it in, but finally they run out of all composure, calm. Eventually finds an in-cutting receiver, but that receiver finds Mitch Sion. And looks like right now that person was Mike Pannoni, who tries out a nice long throw to Rob Doulabon. You know, we think of Mike Pannoni. Hand sideline, he gets it back to Alex, who shuffles it over to Austin Engel, who throws it up to Pat Hammonds. And Pat Hammonds just climbs a ladder and takes it away, I think probably from, not sure who that was, maybe Eric Hubbard. And then that disc is shuffled into the end zone to Aaron Buss. He's handling with Mitch Sion. Oh, my goodness. He tries to crank one. And David Picone has to be thinking, is that what happened when I put my left hand out there? Just gets a surprise, ends up with a surprise point block because Sion threw it right into his hands. And Eric Hubbard takes advantage of that with a score. Big one out to Vats, big floater, Bender, and now Alex Thorne. Just look at the quickness on that release. Pure perfection. to Aaron Watson. Dan Donovan finds Stitch. Stitch airs it out to Rio, and you hear Rio's name being called, and that was an easy goal. Again, just shredding from the inside, and he says, I want to try this one more time, this up the liner, and he's got Aaron Watson. Oh! Coming back to Chris Brennenberg. Brennenberg has double-teamed, and he just throws up, wow, a high release, and Krantz comes over, and will they throw it? Not quite sure. Tad Whistle holds on to it, throws up a scuba, and for good measure, it's still down by Vats, but it's not going to count.